Welcome to the DFS Express podcast, your stop for daily fantasy sports talk, including slate breakdowns and industry commentary. Let's go to the host of our show, the Daily Fantasy Sniper.
It's time. UFC 247. Jon Jones against Dominic Reyes here on the DFS Express. Going to break down this fight for your DraftKings lineups. Before we get started, the usual disclaimers. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know on YouTube who you're taking in this fight. If you think my opinions are ridiculous. I'm not even sure where my opinion actually is in terms of the popular one for this fight, because we're getting the Dominic Reyes narrative, I think, rammed towards us. I don't know how many people are buying it. We'll get into it, but let me know what you guys think, how you're approaching it. If you're on iTunes, give a 5-star review. I appreciate all the support, all that good stuff, guys. I don't want to kill you guys with the intro, but thank you for supporting if you do, and if you don't, hey, maybe give it a try. I'm going to have a bunch more episodes out. I have a slate demo type of bankroll management episode that just came out. Next week I'm on vacation, but I will still have some episodes. I'm prepping one now. I'm going to do a mailbag type of episode and the Rio Rancho episode, and gotta look at the schedule. But whatever episodes are there at the end of next week that I would typically do, they're going to be audio only. You won't get to see my lovely face on YouTube, but I will still have the content for you guys. Never fear. But let's go ahead and talk about this fight. Jon Jones, if you don't know who that is, he is the light heavyweight champion taking on Dominic Reyes. Jones in this fight minus 450, Reyes plus 360 on DraftKings, which is what we care about. 9,400 for Jon Jones, Reyes 6,800. This fight does not go to decision at minus 180, so we're projecting a finish is Vegas. If you go round by round, late third round, early fourth round is what Vegas is calling. Fight starts round 4 is minus 113 in terms of the odds. Jones wins inside the distance, minus 114. Huge number there. So how are we going to play? First off, fight breakdown. How are we going to play this on DraftKings? Well, for the fight breakdown, look, I'm not buying all the Dominic Reyes hype. I'm just not. He is very one-dimensional. Yes, he's got power. That's what he has. He's nothing more than a puncher's chance. Grappling-wise, Jon Jones will dominate him should Jones choose to do that. Reyes really just has a left hand. Like, what is he going to do that's really going to trouble Jon Jones? The narrative is, yes, Jon Jones has not looked at his best the last 2 fights. You can argue he carried Anthony Smith and Thiago Santos. You know, he only put up 60 DraftKings points. By the way, against Smith, he still put up 108. Look, Thiago Santos is a more varied striker than Dominic Reyes. Yes, Reyes, for the weight class, has more pop, and I guess is more live to a knockout, but I think he is more varied and just gave Jones a little bit more to think about. I just think I have this part is a hunch. I think Jon Jones is going to be angry. I think he's starting to hear these people almost doubt him, talk about Reyes a lot, and these type of when he's expected to beat Santos and Anthony Smith. You know, whenever there's a little bit of doubt, like the Cormier fights or the second Gustafsson fights, that's when he goes out and finishes people. Now I know against Gustafsson he still didn't put up a big number, but he got a finish, and I just don't know that I've seen enough from Reyes to let me think he can really take any kind of damage. He's been in there with Chris Weidman last time out, beat him quick. A close decision win, which you could argue he lost to Volkan Ozdemir, which you know what I think about Ozdemir. I don't think he's very good. And he's got wins over Jeremy Kimball, Johan Christensen. Those guys are terrible. Jared Cannonier is now a middleweight, where he should be fighting. And Ovin Same Peru was probably his best performance. Because Chris Weidman, as much as I love him, he's chinny, and we talked about that beef for that fight. So the Ovin St. Peru, who we saw Jon Jones handle him as well. Jon Jones is just better wherever this fight goes. I think that's the common opinion, or should be the common opinion. You know, I'm interested to see how much people are going to buy the Reyes' live and how many lineups they're going to devote towards him. I think it's going to be higher than it should be as people look to roster Shevchenko for whatever reason. Like there's not a ton of dogs, and I think people are going to take shots on Reyes where they shouldn't. Not to say Reyes doesn't have power. I already said he does, and he could win that way. Sure. I just think the percentage ownership he's going to be to get any leverage is going to be too high. I don't think I'm going to play any Dominic Reyes for me. Dominic Reyes is a full fade, and if he beats me, he beats me. I'm going to have a fair amount of John Jones because, look, I know he put up 60 last time, but if you look at the game logs, 108, the 89, but 103, 110, a 91, 114, 102, 115. Like, big numbers on DraftKings. And again, this is the first time in a while he's fought a legit light heavyweight in my mind. The last two being blown up middleweights. Just that hunch that I think he's going to make a statement here. Whether he stays at light heavyweight or goes to heavyweight, we will see. John Jones, though, I'm all about him in this spot. Love him a ton. I'm hoping people get off the bandwagon or find their way more to Shevchenko than I think they should. Stacking this fight, no thanks. I think that Reyes' floor is just way too low. I'm not going to trust Dominic Reyes in cash at 6,800. Again, if Dominic Reyes knocks out the light heavyweight champion, somebody I don't think he's any business beating, I'll take it on the chin, and we'll see how many lineups go down for that. So John Jones, all in there. I am going to, now that I've finished all my research and I'm listening, I got to get an idea on ownership. But no matter how many people are telling you Reyes is live, invest in lineups in Reyes, for me, I think those are wasted lineups, and I'm going to take shots elsewhere. Agree, disagree, that's how I'm playing it. Let me know what you guys are doing. Like I said, hit me up in the comments. Hit me up on Twitter at sniper_DFS. Let me know what you guys are thinking. That's what I got for this episode of the DFS Express. It's what I love about this podcast. It is short, sweet content. Hopefully you guys get an idea of where I'm going with this fight. I spelled it out pretty well. Full fight breakdowns, I have all of them up at DFS Army. Go to dfsarmy.com/pricing, and you can see all of the price options we have there. VIPs, 1 month free, all that stuff. Check it out. Use code SNIPER for 20% off. You get all my breakdowns for each and every fight. Full podcast available behind the paywall as always. I hope you guys enjoyed the free version for the main event. Good luck in your contest. I won't see you next week, but I will talk to you next week for UFC Rio Rancho.